It's a new week for us right here on VNTV on social media trends. My name is Kelvin FNK. Follow us on our various social media handles and let's get interactive. We're accessible on www.vnationtv.com. My name is Kelvin FNK. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because there you can get reposts of all the exciting programs we have right here on VNTV, talking about mock news, talking about African Top 10, and a whole lot of comic programs you will enjoy from 24/7 streaming of VNTV, the powerhouse of entertainment. Now, in the passing week, a lot happened. And let me just bring to your remembrance about Chris Atto, one of Ghana's finest actors. I don't know if he still remains there, if he still has that title, but we all know that Chris Atto and his ex, Damilola, who met on the series Teen Cell, you know how they divorced. Damilola came online to say that when she's ready to get married again, she'll get married to a real and an actual man. That statement sparked up a lot of controversies on social media. But recently, we all know that Chris Atto went to get married again. He remarried. But what is actually happening now is the fact that Chris Atto happens to have deleted all the photos of his supposed wife on social media. Now, a lot of people went on his social media handle, his Instagram to be precise. Now, they are saying that because he's done that, there's been this rumor that he's divorced her. Now, this is the issue. I mean, they've been married for not up to 2 years now, and if it's really true that Chris Atto and his new wife have divorced, well, it's going to spark up a lot of issues on social media, but at the end of the day, it's just a rumor, and we have that right here on VNTV saying to you all, as it stands, Chris Atto has deleted all the photos of his wife from Instagram, his new wife from Instagram, and we're waiting for him to maybe post something to debunk all the rumors or say that is not actually true. But whatever the case is, we're going to be bringing it to you right here on social media trends. Now, away from Chris Atto, let's talk a bit about the music industry in Ghana. And when you talk about the music industry in Ghana, you cannot talk about it without talking about Shatta Wale. Now, Shatta Wale has come out to reveal that his contract with Xylophone Music has ended, but he is still there because he loves Namwan. Namwan happens to be Nana Mensah, who is the CEO of Xylophone Media, and of course all the huge companies owned by Xylophone. We all know that he's currently in a serious issue when it comes to, gold mining and all those. We won't talk about that, but he's saying that regardless of what has happened and regardless of what has been reported about Namwan, he's still with them because he loves Namwan, and he believes that Namwan has not swindled people as it's been reported. I think he should go and say that to the thousands of people who invested in men's gold and have not gotten a penny or a peso out of their tons of investments. So Shatta Wale is saying that though his contract with Xylophone Music has ended, he's still there because he loves Namwan, and he's encouraging the general public to stop thinking or seeing Namwan as a fraudster. I think it will be hard when someone's money is involved. Let's see how that pans out for them. Now, still talking about Shatta Wale, now let's talk a bit about Shatta Wale and Sarkodie. Now, in Ghana, these two seems to be having a serious banter a couple of months ago. We all know that Shatta Wale released a dissing song or a beefing song against Sarkodie, and Sarkodie did the same. Now, Shatta Wale has revealed the genesis of their fight or of their conflict. Now, according to Shatta Wale, what happens was the fact that a couple of, I'll say some time back, it seems that this two was about to get into a deal with Globacom, one of the leading telecommunication network in Ghana, which happens to come from Nigeria. Yes, I'm super proud about that, Glo, because I use Glo. Now, Shatta Wale is saying that he and Sarkodie were supposed to sign a deal with Globacom. But Shatta Wale called Sarkodie to tell him that, you know what, since we are in the same industry and you more like you have an experience, you've been there, a bit before I came in, let's strike a deal together. Let's be together and decide on a figure to charge the Globacom telecommunication network, which is Glo. And according to him, when he called Shatta Wale, they concluded that they were going to charge Glo $150,000. So that was what Shatta Wale and Sarkodie concluded on. I mean, that is exactly what Shatta Wale thought. But at the end of the day, according to Shatta Wale, Sarkodie went behind his back to charge Globacom $120,000, and he was insisting on his $150,000. So Glow was like, you know what? Even Sarkodie took $120,000, and if you were charging us $150,000, we can't really go with that. And you know, at the end of the day, I think the deal did not go well for them. So that was more like the genesis of their conflict, because these two agreed on something, and the other person went behind him to do the opposite. But at the end of the day, come on, just as you said, you Shatawale, you mentioned of the fact that you're a businessman. I believe strongly that Sarkodie is also a businessman, and he wants what is best for his brand, regardless of what you guys might have concluded on. So that is exactly what Shatawale is saying brought out their beef. Now, so he's saying because of that, Sarkodie betrayed him. So, well, we don't know who betrayed each other. Now, let's move away from that. So, over the weekend, the 2019 edition of the Ghana Meets Naija by Empire Entertainment was officially launched. But this is my issue now. The names or the artists that are going to be performing, especially those coming from Nigeria. Well, I'm a strong fan of Wandiko, but we've not heard a lot about him for the past couple of years. Now, let's face the fact. We have Wandiko there. I think the person who is trending, who is really, really trending now that is still there is Victor AD. Ghana is more like a second home to Victor AD right now. So the Ghana Meet Naija was officially launched over the weekend. I'm just going to mention the names that are representing Nigeria, and of course, some from Ghana. So Wandiko is coming to Ghana for the Ghana Meet Naija. Victor AD, who has been here for lots of time, is also coming around, and I think it's taking place in June. Yes, in June. So there's highlights to the official launch. We're going to be bringing you details of the launch after this. Check it out.
The concept and design of Ghana Meets Naija is to promote unity between the two countries through music. This annual ceremony features performances from the top artists from both nations. It's one of the most well-organized, entertaining, and unique events of the nightlife calendar here in Ghana. In existence for only 9 years, Ghana Meets Naija has gained recognition in the Ghanaian music industry across borders. Ghanaian and Nigerian artists will be captured as footballers, ready to battle it out on the pitch as we simulated here. Ghana Meets Naija will be held on 8th June 2019. The time is 8 p.m. The venue is the Accra International Conference Center, and the theme is the Clash of the Titans. We'll be ever so grateful if you can ensure that you use the hashtag Ghana Meets Naija 2019 and hashtag Clash of the Titans.
So that was just a brief about what the event is about, when it's going to be taking place, the theme for the year, and you saw the lady making mention of the fact that the main purpose for the Ghana Meet Naija is to unite both nations and create strong bonds between these two. Now, I'm going to be showing you another interview. Now, this interview is strictly people's opinion. I would say media guys, those media guys who has been following the Ghana Meet Naija for the past couple of years. Now, mind you, this is actually its 9th edition, which is 9 years in a row. They've never skipped any year since they started. So 9 years in a row. And this year's theme is, has been mentioned, Clash of the Titans. So some media guys have a different opinion about the list of artists that were selected. I mean, the counter, we have Patapa, we have R2Bs, we have Medical, and all those tons of artists. We even spoke with Kelvin Boy and some up-and-coming artists from Nigeria. But the issue now is that I just wanted to watch an interview of media guys' opinion about this year's artists.
I saw Ghana Meets Naija committee matching, R2Bs to Victor AD. And I think for me that gap is too much. Comparing the experience and then what R2Bs has shown they got in this industry, matching them to Victor AD, the gap is too wild.
It's my first time experiencing their launch, and I'm somewhat disappointed about the lineup though.
Tell me, why are you disappointed?
No, because in Ghana, let me say, you can't do a music event bigger like this without the 3 S. Sakode Shatawale Stoneboy. And in the lineup, I don't know, I'm beginning to feel like it's a PR strategy to get people to talk, and then all of a sudden, boom, they just yeah, but if it's really not a PR strategy, then we'll see.
All right, so that was some opinion from media guys. Now, this guys has been behind the scene for the past couple of years now, promoting the Ghana Meet Niger. One of the striking conversation I had with these guys was one I had with Mount Ozi, one of the finest bloggers in Ghana, and it was like Empire Entertainment. They are trying to pull a stunt on, you know, on the fans of Ghana Meet Niger. Maybe along the line there might be a surprise act, and that surprise act can be one of the biggest names we know here in Ghana and Nigeria. But we're just waiting for that. But he's saying that if that doesn't really happen, he's disappointed in this year's selection. We're going to see how that pans out. So details are over there. Ghana Meet Niger coming up, and we'll be bringing you more details as it unfolds. Now, away from the Ghana Meet Niger, let's talk more now into Nigeria. So, in my other life, I was a Ponstar. Definitely not Kelvin FNK. That is coming from Toke Makinwa. Makinwa. You see, I keep pronouncing the name wrong sometimes. Toke Makinwa. So Toke is saying that, my producer is saying I'm not pronouncing the name correct. Please, I'll be worried boy, so leave my tongue alone. So Toke is saying that in her previous life, she was a Ponstar. A Ponstar. Now, this statement, I saw it gave me a lot of opinion about it. I mean, it explains a lot. Her dressing, her postures, her style, you know, a figure 8, a figure 9, a figure 12, and all that. But she's saying in a previous life she was a Ponstar. Tons of fans reacted to that. I don't know what you think. Do you really think she was a Ponstar in a previous life? And if she was, what about now? I rest my case. Now, away from Toke, let's talk a bit about Toke. Now, this lady, for some weird reason, has been trending on social media for the past weeks now, all because she decided to sit on her ex-husband, Olakunle Churchill, revealing tons of secrets, tons of stuff that were discussed in the bedrooms whilst they were preparing to have their son, tons of stuff they discussed before they got married, and a whole lot. Now, that particular video has made that particular conflict has made a trend on YouTube, to be precise. Now, her video became number 9, and she was thanking her fans for making her trend on social media, YouTube to be precise. Now, these fans are not, well, I don't have much to say, because at the end of the day, a lot of people have given their opinions on what they feel Tonto DK should have done right or haven't done right. You know, coming out on social media, blasting an ex, saying that a whole lot of stuff about it. Now, when you log on to social media handles, you see the videos are there, the posts are there, the counters are there, lots of stuff. But so yes, Tonto DK thanks her fans as video becomes number 9 trending YouTube video. Now, this YouTube video, mind you, is a complete disaster for Churchill. But Olakunle Churchill hasn't responded. He's just chilling out wherever he is, you know, still just watching her do her thing. But I know they wish her all the very best. Finally, on today's social media trend, let's talk a bit about Yemi Alade and Shay Shay. Now, when I saw this story, this was my opinion. You see, sometimes when you want to compliment someone, you want to give someone a compliment, you have to be very, very particular about your compliment, because sometimes some compliments can go wrong. And I think this is the case between Shay Shay and Yemi Alade. So apparently, Yemi Alade made a post on Instagram or social media, and because Shay Shay loved the post and just wanted to say something sweet to this great musician we have in Nigeria, she went there and posted African Beyonce. So after posting African Beyonce, that did not so much sit well with Yemi Alade. Yemi Alade did not say, well, thank you. She did not blush over it. She actually gave a counter to that. So I'm just going to be reading to you what Yemi Alade posted after Shay Shay said African Beyonce. Yemi Alade said, Shay Shay, my queen. Okay, yeah, she said my queen. I love her, inspired by her, but don't want to be a version of her. There can never be another herself, and there will never be another me, with a huge laugh emoji. I mean, she's just like telling her straight, you know what, girl, in as much as we're in the same industry, don't compare me to nobody. There can be none like Beyonce, just like there can be none like Yemi Alade. So what do you think? Because mind you, Shay Shay have this relationship with Beyonce. A couple of years ago, when she was growing up in the music industry in America, she actually was one of the backup musicians for Beyonce, and she had. I was interviewing her a couple of years ago, and she made mention of the fact that Beyonce's father is a major contributing factor to the success Beyonce had today, because he never gave her a breathing space. She's always on her toes to work. Now that has given her a strong mindset of achieving her dream. So maybe that is why Shay was trying to just say, wow, you look like African Beyonce. And Yemi Alade says, no, there can be none like Beyonce and there can be none like Yemi Alade. So we hope this does not create a conflict between these two. We hope. Because whatever it is now, conflict seems to be selling more. Yes, conflict is selling more. Just like Tonto Dike and Churchill. Conflict is selling more. So if there's a conflict between Shay and Yemi Alade, it might sell more. By the end of the day, these two acts are great musicians we have in Nigeria, and we celebrate them. So that's all we have for you on today's social media trends. Follow us on our various social media handles, and let's get interactive. Subscribe to our YouTube channel because you get a repost of this news bulletin and of course every other exciting programs we have right here on VNTV. Don't forget to download our app from the Android store. Yes, pretty much you're coming on the Apple Play Store, so don't forget to download our app from the Google Play Store. We are right there for you to easily access us wherever you are all around the world. Log on to www.vnationtv.com to get more trending stories. I want to say a very big thank you to the man behind the camera, Mr. Femi, and the man behind the sound. I can see him right there, Mr. Prince. You'll tell me your son name later. And the man in the editing room with the height of Africa, Triggered Larry. A big thank you to all. Once again, my name is Kelvin FNK. Follow me on my Instagram. It's Kelvin_FNK. Enjoy the rest of our programs.